What is it like being Wayne Rooney across your career and life in general?
Quite boring.
Is it?
Yeah, I think everyone has their own opinion, their own picture of what.
Well, does that frustrate? Because everyone's got an opinion of you. Everyone's got a different sort of opinion on you and your life, your personal life, and all these sort of things. And how difficult is that for you then, just to try and just be yourself, I suppose?
No, I think that's what I do. I try and be myself, and I do be myself.
Yeah.
But I think obviously with social media nowadays, there's so many people with different opinions on you as a person, you as a player, you as a whatever, as a parent, whatever. But in general, my life is I come into training, I go and pick me son up from school, take him to football, go home, put me other kids to bed.
That please you the most?
Put me other kids to bed and then I'll have an hour or two to watch TV before I go to bed myself, and then the same the next day. So it's quite boring, but it's the life which I like, life I want to live, and I enjoy it.
Yeah, you mentioned social media though, so you've had a few spats over the years. How difficult is it just to say nothing? Say you've sent a tweet and someone's responded. How difficult is it just to say nothing and let it all go?
Yeah, you have to. I think obviously when I was younger, I put a few things on there, and I think again that's something you learn from and you stay away from. I think people are entitled to their opinions. I respect that, and whether it's right or wrong, I know if it's right, I know if it's wrong, and let them have their opinions, and we all move on with our lives.
That's the way it is. No, the last few points I want to make. Do you feel it's less pressure coming back to Everton now, or do you feel more pressure? How do you view that? Because it's a very unique situation you're in. You know, how you burst onto the scene, how you left, how you've had so much success in your career. Now you've come back. How do you view it? Is it more or less pressure? What can you tell us about that?
No, I think when in the summer when I was leaving Manchester United, it would have been quite easy for me to go abroad, to go to China, go somewhere else, pick up a lot of money, and see the last few years of my career out earning a lot of money. And then that's just not me. I think I need them goals, I need that pressure, I need that, you know, that desire to play would have been lost if I chose that other option. So I knew coming back to Everton was there was more pressure on me coming back here than there was anywhere else, and that's what I wanted. I wanted to almost go and prove myself again to the Everton fans, and try and help this club move forward and try and help this club win silverware, and I think it was the perfect, you know, fit for me, and hopefully in the next 2 or 3 years we can do that.
Probably lastly is that you said the next few years. Then you've got to look ahead now as well. You had a great start. Remember your first game, a Stoke game when you scored a great goal in your first one. What can you achieve here now then over the next 3-4 years, however long you've got left playing in your career now? What can you achieve here at Everton? What can be achieved? You said that you've got goals at the start of the season. You've got standards you want to reach. Is it realistic to expect Everton to reach the standards that you've set yourself and set across your career?
I think Everton Football Club, they have to reach them standards. I think for too many years now, Everton has been a club which, you know, has been finishing 6th, 7th, and I think what really it's on when you see Leicester win the Premier League, which they deserved. I'm not being disrespectful to Leicester, I think they deserve, but Everton is a much bigger football club than Leicester is, and I think Everton has to move forward, and I wanted to be part of that, and whether or not we win silverware when I'm here remains to be seen, but I want to be part of, you know, getting that ball going, which, you know, getting the wheel spinning where you can start us on that forward momentum, which will help us get there. It might take 4, might take 5 years, whatever, but as a club now, I think we've got owners in place who are willing to back the club, and I think if this club gets back and the new ground will be here before too long, and I think Everton will be can be a major force in English football again, and hopefully I can be here to see that happen.